Hello, my name is Gabriel Roffe. I'm in Ms. Sarah Tosado's Inclusive Services class. Our assignment today was to spend 4 hours in a wheelchair to experience what it's like for a handicapped person. What are some of their daily obstacles and challenges they face. Also, what are some things that they can do, that they are able to do in their everyday lives. So I spent the last 4 hours here at Leon Medical Centers on this wheelchair, experiencing what it's like to be handicapped for 4 hours. I encountered several different barriers and obstacles during these 4 hours, and some of those barriers included opening doors, getting someone's attention, squeezing in between tight spaces. I felt like a feeling of satisfaction when I overcame these obstacles, and it gave me a good perspective what it's like to be in a wheelchair. So for the skills analysis portion, I would say opening doors was probably the most difficult task. It's pretty much impossible. You need somebody's help to open the door. Although there was one point where I asked somebody to use their cane, and I was actually able to pull the door open, to swing it open and get myself through the doorway. So I thought that was pretty creative. Again, like I said, getting through tight spaces was pretty difficult, and sometimes it was a little embarrassing having to ask people to kind of move out of the way and give you space. There was one point where we had lunch, and I was able to serve myself food, put the food on my lap and wheel myself to the table and successfully feed myself. So that felt good to be able to do that. Okay, another time we spent some time in the recreation room and in the weight room, where I was able to maneuver and do some stuff on my own, but I did need some help from the staff, as far as getting like in and out of machines and things like that. Okay, as far as like structural barriers and architectural barriers, the facility is pretty well equipped with a lot of ramps and pathways for people on wheelchairs. They do get a lot of their patients that are handicapped or have other disabilities, so they're pretty well prepared with that. So as far as like the parking lot's a little tough to maneuver through. Obviously you don't want to go over speed bumps and things like that, so it's a little challenging. Okay, and overall, I would say the experience was a good one. It was a good learning experience for me. Everyone was pretty helpful. The only people that knew that I was not handicapped were the staff here. The other patients had no idea, and everybody was very nice and helpful. So even though there are a lot of obstacles being in a wheelchair, I do feel like there's still a sense of independence, and there's still a lot of different activities you could participate in and live a fulfilling life.